Good afternoon and welcome back to Girded with Truth. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are ending off our series today on a sacrificial offering. And we want to talk about sacrifice and success. Genesis chapter 22 verses 15 to 18 says, "And the angel of the Lord called unto Abraham out of heaven the second time, and said, By myself have I sworn, saith the Lord, for because thou hast done this thing, and hast not withheld thy son, thine only son, that in blessing I will bless thee, and in multiplying I will multiply thy seed as the stars of the heaven, and as the sand which is upon the seashore. And thy seed shall possess the gates of his enemies, and in thy seed shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because thou hast obeyed my voice." When I now thought of this message, I was thinking to call it obedience and opportunity. Because of Abraham's obedience, he gained the opportunity to be blessed. But the Spirit of the Lord said, no, this is about sacrifice and success, because he is calling us to a deeper level of sacrifice. And when we sacrifice enough, or we sacrifice at length for God, giving him almost as much as he gives to us, then we get the blessing. Then we gain success. And this is not God give more than us, we give more than God kind of thing. But this is us giving in the capacity we possess. We can never give as much as God, because God is just simply more than us. He's bigger. He doesn't have these limitations. We have limitations in our human capacity, but God does not. So it is us giving our all. It's this notion of us withholding nothing to appear before God. So God is calling out to us today to give a sacrificial offering, because he does not want us holding anything back. He does not want anything holding us back from the life he has for us. It is this reason why Jesus Christ came in the first place, so that the limitations could be removed, so that the veil could be torn, and we can have a clear pathway to worship God, to adore him, to bring our sacrifices. And Abraham was going to sacrifice his son. The angel of the Lord stopped him, and now the angel is calling out to him a second time, because even though he did not sacrifice his son, he reached to the point where he withheld nothing from God. God prepared a ram for him, and he was able to slay the ram upon the altar and still offer an acceptable sacrifice unto God. God does not require us to kill anyone in this time and this season, but he asks us to kill habits, to kill old mindsets, to kill things that are causing us to withhold from him. We need to love the Lord with all our heart, with all our soul, and with all our mind. And we cannot effectively do that if we are not willing to give him everything we possess and everything we have. Because Abraham was able to give everything to God, withholding nothing, he gained so much more. The Lord blessed him, the Lord multiplied his seed. We are inheritors of the promise that was once given to Abraham. Abraham left a legacy that he couldn't even fathom. He did not even understand the depths of what God was saying to him. But he inherited so much more than he was willing to sacrifice. So today, I'm encouraging you, give a sacrificial offering. Pour out your heart unto God. Pour out your heart, your soul, your mind unto God, so he can fill you again, so he can bring you back to him, so he can lead you in the path of righteousness. And the angel of the Lord ended by saying, all of this God is giving you because you obeyed. A simple step of obedience can give you so much more than you can even see, think, or imagine. This success that Abraham received was not just tangible things. Yes, he received wealth, he received cattle, he received money, he received all these things. But he received this legacy in Isaac, this eternal seed that was so tremendous. He now did not have to leave his inheritance to his servants, but he now gained a legacy that would trickle through time to bring about the legacy that Jesus Christ would one day leave for us. The purpose God has assigned to your life is much more than what is happening in the moment. But in order to receive it, in order to grab hold of it, you need to sacrifice in order to gain success. Blessings look different in every perspective. We have internal blessings, we have external blessings, we have tangible blessings, and we have intangible blessings. Do not allow money and riches to hinder you from walking in your purpose, from inheriting all that God has called you to do and to be. Leaving things for your children is greater, but leaving something in them is better. Do not hinder your legacy. Instead, align your life so that your legacy can be fulfilled. Obedience and sacrifice brings about success. I encourage you today, sacrifice for your success. Thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.